Hey everyone, my name is Becca and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am so glad that you stopped by. We focus on all things middle grade literature here, specifically the first chapters of your favorite middle grade novels. Today we are going to be reading Louder Than Hunger by Schu. This is actually a novel in verse. So if you're not familiar with a novel in verse, it is not really a traditional novel in the sense that it is written in verse, almost like a poetic type of style. So that being said, the chapters aren't necessarily chapters. They're very, very small. They're much shorter. So instead of reading the first chapter, we are going to read the first 20 pages of Louder Than Hunger. I'm going to dive right in and start off by reading you the front and side cover here, which gives us a little synopsis about the book. Everything around Jake feels confusing. His middle school is unfriendly. His beloved grandmother seems so tired, and his parents are distracted as usual. It all just makes Jake want to disappear. And the voice in his mind seems to have all the answers. It makes Jake feel in control, even when it whispers things like, "You don't exercise enough. You don't deserve to eat." Sometimes Jake tries to drown out the voice, but it seems impossible. It's louder than anything, louder than his favorite songs, louder than the voices of people he loves, even louder than the sounds of his empty stomach. In archingly honest free verse, Schu takes readers inside the life of a boy with an eating disorder. Anyone struggling with pain and a need for connection will see themselves in this unforgettable character, one whose experiences mirror the author's own. All right, let's dive on in. Louder Than Hunger. There is a foreword here, which was actually written by Kate DiCamillo, who is another very, very popular middle grade author. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you first. What if someone was brave enough to tell you the truth? What if someone dared to reveal their heart to you? The book that you hold in your hand tells a painful truth. It reveals a beautiful, broken heart. Jake's heart. Jake is 13 years old and he has an eating disorder. You and Jake are about to go on a harrowing journey together. By the time you finish this book, you will be friends. Reading Jake's story will change you. You might find that you want to reveal your heart, tell someone your truth. Telling your story can save your life. It may save someone else's life too. Jake knows this. Schu knows this. That is why he wrote this book for you. Well, that is a really powerful foreword there. And I'm just eager to dive right on in. So we're going to start on this first page here, which is a little notebook entry. It says, "This notebook belongs to Jake Stacy, grade 8, year 1996. Favorite subject, language arts. Favorite book, The Giver by Lois Lowry. Favorite movie, Home Alone. Favorite sport, rollerblading. Favorite food is left blank. A goal, to see a musical on Broadway with Grandma." The first verse here, writing my name. I write Jake in cursive over and over and over. It's calming, filling page after page. In my notebooks with signatures, using different colors, purple, green, blue. It's soothing. Trying out different styles, fancy, plain, bold. Experimenting with markers, highlighters, pastels. Why is it calming? Why is it soothing? Maybe because I'm hoping by writing my name over and over, I'll figure out who I am. Jake, 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 Jake. Nobody. My stomach, GROWLS. The voice tells it to stop. I toss the marker inside the top drawer of my desk. I tear out the page and rip it up into little bits, dropping each piece into the garbage can. I look at a photo of Emily Dickinson taped to my desk. I know her poem, I'm Nobody, Who Are You, by heart. So I run in place, burning as many calories as I can, repeating the opening lines. I'm nobody, who are you? Are you nobody too? As fast as I can. I'm nobody, who are you? Are you nobody too? I'm nobody, who are you? Are you nobody too? The voice says, you are repulsive. Am I nobody too? When I can't run anymore, I sit down again at my big brown desk. Mom knocks on my bedroom door. I ignore her. Knock, knock, knock. I don't have enough energy to tell her to go away, to leave me alone. I wish everyone would leave me alone forever. Knock, knock, knock. Worry enters the room. She brings it wherever she goes. You can feel it, smell it. Mom puts a plate of pretzels and pepperoni on my desk next to me. My stomach growls again. The voice says, don't eat that garbage. You already ate an apple today. You didn't exercise enough. She says, why haven't you started your homework? This isn't like you. What's going on? I want to say, this isn't like you. You usually don't care. I glare at math problems, wishing X and Y would run away. I imagine feeding the garbage disposal pretzels, pepperoni, and those wretched worksheets, watching it grind everything into tiny bits. The voice. The negative voice inside my head talks nonstop. It has since the middle of 7th grade. It's louder than the hunger in my stomach. I weigh myself 10 times per day, then 15 times per day, then 20 times per day. The lower the number on the scale goes, the bigger I feel. The bigger I feel, the less I eat. The less I eat, the less I feel. I make my body smaller and smaller and smaller. I punish myself day after day. Why? For taking up too much space, for being me, for breathing. Clothes. I own 2 pairs of overalls, 1 denim, 1 corduroy. I wear a pair every day to school. Sometimes I wear a big sweatshirt over the overalls. Most people think it's strange. But waistbands, seams, fabrics make me feel itchy, gross. Aware of every inch of my body, every movement. Aware of how the denim touches my collarbone. Aware of how the corduroy rubs against my thigh. Aware of how my body feels at every moment. Itchy, gross, growing. I hate 8th grade. I'm in language arts class. I think about Emily Dickinson's photo. I think about her kind eyes. Emily, 8th grade's hard. Hard to concentrate, hard to smile, hard to eat. Emily, 8th grade hurts. I wish I could go back to 4th grade. I was happy in Miss Wozni class. Happy when she told knock-knock jokes, sang silly songs, recited poems about chicken soup with rice. She read aloud to us every day after lunch/recess. We would gather together on the carpet, the place where we shared stories. Stories about 4th graders like us going on adventures. Stories about giants and gold. Stories that made everyone laugh. stories that made everyone belong. Happy when Danielle's desk was next to mine. We always talked about how much we loved our Star Wars and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures. Emily, will I ever feel happy at school again? Walking home. I walk home from school, lost inside my mind. The voice helped me skip lunch today. The voice helped me lie about why I didn't turn in my homework today. The voice speaks louder and louder and louder at school. That is the first 25. I think I said I was going to do 20, but that was the first 25 pages of Louder Than Hunger by Schu. My heart is breaking for this main character, Jake, and I really am rooting for his growth and change throughout this novel, so I'm excited to see how his character changes and progresses. All right, friends, if you enjoyed this first chapter, Friday Read Aloud, please consider liking and subscribing so that you can be notified every time we have a new first chapter Friday Read Aloud available. Until next time, happy reading.